Hey guys, it's Daryl Morgan here. I'm working with you running the strength and conditioning for the upcoming year 2022. Some of you may have met me last year, or you may have worked with Nathan, who travelled with the state squad over to Queensland. We're part of Athletic Advantage and really looking forward to this year, looking at last year and all of the things that went well and all the areas that we can look at providing more resource to you guys. And this is one of the areas that we're doing so, and we're going to introduce TeamBuildr, how to access workouts within that, and within that, Google Sheets as well. This is the second video I've made. The first one went way too long, so I'm going to keep this as brief as I possibly can, which means you might have questions, in which case, feel free to get in touch with me. For better or worse, over East, NRL nationally is extremely invested in the athletic development of the players all over the country. So fitness testing, strength testing, the markers they get from that, signs of improvement, these are going to have really big impacts on selections, which is a good thing in one way, in that there's so many components that go into on-field performance, tactical, mental, physical. Relative to that, it's much easier to get a good plan down, put in work, and get fitter, faster, stronger, and more injury resilient. So that's what we're trying to provide you guys with here. Now, you should have already received information on TeamBuildr with a link to sign up to your email address for your individual account. If you haven't already signed up, please do so. If you don't have a link, please get in touch with me and we can sort it out for you, or if you need a new one. Now, when you log in, you can do it on your phone or on the computer. I'm in the calendar view here on the computer. Now, you'll see here Friday, December 31st. Rather than inputting the workouts into TeamBuildr, because it's incredibly fiddly, we've used Google Sheets for the actual workouts themselves, and you've all got individual folders which your workouts will be updated in. To access that, you need one link. It'll be the same link all the way through the year, and the workouts will be updated within that. The links we place on the 1st of each month. So if I scroll across to the 1st of January, you'll see a link in there which takes you to your personal file. If I click that link, it's going to open up Google Drive. Inside there, you'll see, in this case, there's only one workout, but this will increase and fill over time. Let's click January 2022. This opens Google Sheets. If you're on the computer, it'll open it as normal and you're good to go. You can edit it, do whatever you want, add comments, add weights. If you're on your phone, then you're going to need to download the Google Sheets app. It's a free app, but without that, if you just use your web browser, you won't be able to edit weights and input to it. You'll see on the left column here, you do have an option to add in weights. So plate loaded clams, you might use 10 kilos on the first set. That was a little bit easy, go up to 15, not that much. Keep that way for week 2. When you do the same exercises, you've got an idea of where you started. Now, exercises run down here, 1A, B, and C, generally grouped together from a time and practical standpoint, so that you're not just sitting around in between sets. You can work another muscle group in between. But if something's taken, just knock them out in whatever order you need to. So in this case, you do 10 plate loaded clams, 8 bird dog rows, 1C, perfect form single leg squats for 8, and then do the second set of each, and then the third set, inputting weights as you go before scrolling down. After you did this workout, let's say it was the next day, you jumped in for workout 2, you do week 1, working down all these and inputting weights as you go. Workout 3, doing the same thing. Once you finish those, whether it's the next week or just 2 days later, because you probably want a day off after workout 3 being a full body workout, whereas the other 2 are half body, pushing, chest, shoulders, quads, and pulling, more hammies, glutes, back, lats, etc. Take a day off, then just come back to workout 1, scrolling through week 2 or round 2 if it was the same week. Now, as you're doing that, you might have some questions on some of the exercises. Click here for exercise video demonstrations. This will be updated as we add new exercises and new workouts. They're in alphabetical order. Sometimes, though, the phrasing of the exercise, we try to keep it pretty similar, but that might change. So let's say, for example, let's jump back and we've got bench press. Okay, we jump back to the exercise log. Now, let's say for whatever reason, we'd input it as flat bench press. So it didn't come up under B, you couldn't see it there. Command F on a Mac, Control F if you're on a PC for some reason, and then just type in bench. That comes up with 8 variations we can scroll through. Let's say we hadn't found it. Let's get more specific. Bench press. There we go. Click on the link. That'll open up YouTube, and that's going to give you an idea of what the movement should look like. So that's pretty much it. All you need to understand or get is the TeamBuildr link. From there, you'll have your individual link to your Google Drive folder. That's where all your workouts will be logged. And then start inputting weights. So NRL is very big on starting to see weights being put in there. They want players putting in the work. They're going to be big on testing and seeing results and seeing players getting better and improving over time. So if you're not putting in the work, it is going to get exposed. The upside is if you have a good plan and you put in the work, then it's very easy to get ahead. And really what we want to do is give everyone in WA an advantage and resource you guys to try to get as many of you guys reaching the goals that you want to hit. So before I drag this out any longer, please hit me up if you have any questions. My contact details are in the email, which Tony or Brad are passing on. Enjoy the rest of the break, guys. Catch ya.